Biden's foreign affairs are out of control between his buddy-buddy relationship with China and his efforts to return to the Obama's Iran deal. There is real, true danger for Americans out there. Joining me now to talk about it, Amir Fakhravar, Senate Chairman of the National Iranian Congress, and Gordon Chang, author of The Coming Collapse of China and the Great U.S.-China Tech War. Gordon, Amir, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Benny.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So, Gordon, I'd like to start with you because China, it just seems to be on the mind. New polling out shows that Americans do not trust China. It's worse than ever. Is this kind of polling validated by the political realities we're seeing here in our country?
Well, I think it certainly is, Benny, and it's validated by what Beijing thinks about us. In May 2019, they declared a quote-unquote people's war on America. So they called us an enemy. And as long as Biden understands that, we'll be okay. If he doesn't understand it, it could be catastrophic for us because that means he's not defending us. And some of the things that he's done with his executive orders have taken down protections that President Trump erected. And so, therefore, there's got to be great concern about what he's going to do when he finishes his China policy review.
Yeah, echoing what Gordon just said, Amir, do you believe that the Biden administration understands the threats to America on a foreign policy level, specifically with the nation, the terror state of Iran?
Benny, if you are asking me, with the amount of people, the regime's lobbyists, Iranian regime's lobbyists, which are right now, we joined right now the Biden administration, because we have the laundry list of those people that it's look like Iranian regime, Iranian mullahs, they are dictating the policy right now to the very naive administration of Biden, Kamala. And it's very serious danger right now.
Yeah, Gordon, do you think that China is dictating policy to the Biden administration?
I think that China right now is extremely arrogant, and they think that they can dictate policy. And we can see it from their comments about saying what the United States must do. It's announced its red lines. It's told the Biden team what it can't and can't say. So China is obviously trying it on, and we're going to see if they succeed or not. We know that President Biden views China as a cooperative partner, someone we can deal with. We heard that from his comments at the CNN town hall, and that is extremely distressing.
Yeah, it was also distressing to hear him essentially parrot the dictator Xi in his comments about concentration camps and all manner of atrocities being committed in China. Did you ever think you'd hear a president parrot a dictator, a Chinese dictator like this?
No, and that was really the most disgraceful thing I've ever heard from an American president. The job of the American president is not to provide justifications for genocide and other crimes against humanity. And that's what President Biden did by saying, well, these are just the result of China's cultural norms. Now, that's not right. Clearly, what's going on is the Communist Party is engaging in these atrocities. And it's for Biden to do something about them, because we are, for instance, a signatory to the Genocide Convention of 1948, which requires us to prevent and punish, quote unquote, acts of genocide, which China clearly is engaging in now.
Mm-hmm. Amir, there's a long-standing U.S. policy to not engage with terrorists, to not negotiate with terrorists. Yet with the Obama-Iran deal, Obama-era Iran deal, of which Joe Biden was a part of, you not only had us negotiating with the Iranian terrorist state, you also had us funding the terror state, which it seems just so egregious. What do you see in your position with this move for the administration to return to that?
Let me give you the breaking news, because right now, Biden administration, with the push of the same people I told you, the Iranian lobbyists at the administration, they are pushing South Korean government to release $7 billion Iranian frozen assets, and they are pushing the World Bank to give them $5 billion loan, because just Biden want them to come to the table. But I have a question. I want to know, when last week, Biden administration, they were very angry about Khashoggi. We all heard about Khashoggi, which he was not really a journalist. He was part of the intelligence group of the Saudi Arabia. But Biden was very angry and wanted to condemn Saudi Arabia government. But I have a question from Biden. Have he heard last year Iranian supreme leader directly ordered the 1,500 kids in the street to be killed, assassinated by Revolutionary Guard with snipers?
Disgusting.
Direct order of Khamenei. And it's a shame for Biden to even want to go and sit on the table and talk with these serial killers.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. The maximum pressure policy of President Trump was working because regime lost legitimacy totally. 96% of the country right now, they hate mullahs. And what else do we want here? The policy is working. Just don't go and negotiate with them.
Yeah, it seems so egregious to negotiate with a terror state, whether it's China or Iran. Gordon, I want to apologize again for getting your name wrong. I said Jordan. Now, I do think you are the Michael Jordan of foreign policy, and
hey,
so
you know, that's
just a Freudian slip.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
All right.
And would you please next time call me Thomas, because I love to be the Persian Thomas Jefferson. And it's...
You have similar hair. You have similar hair. All right. Gordon, Jordan, Amir, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Benny.